He's a Class 4, 1650 the trip here. Grandmaster, course and distance winner, 2 starts back behind Spicy Kaka last time. Smart Baby drops into Class 4 for the first time, as does the Joy of Giving. Spicy Kaka then a last start course and distance winner. Good record as well, 2 out of 3 course and distance. Starlight Night, first time on the all-weather. Imperial Concord also coming out of the Spicy Kaka race, as is 5 Stars Agent and Best Effort as well.
Pace should be okay here. Sparkling Sword, a noted front runner, 5 Stars Agent. So those two potentially with Best Effort maybe kicking up from his low barrier, punching through, I think might be able to give them a little bit of curry in that respect. So they should surge on, and maybe Argenta might try and roll forward too. So good to slow, potentially a little bit quicker through the first few hundred.
First one is American pedigree, Starlight Night. Now don't be confused here, Starlight Night is actually the one in front. Not the one at the back. So Starlight Night going on here. He's got an American pedigree for him, and he's coming to the surface for the first time. He's a big price, but I thought he was worth highlighting for that. In fact, down the dirt, on the turf. Now have a look at him on the dirt, so you can see a different perspective of him. 137, you can see there. He's doing it nicely. So he's in a couple of gallops in there. Wouldn't be surprised if he ran a race at a massive price. Imperial Concord, all but one last start. Rocketed home. It was a really good run from him. He's been with Frankie Law not for very long, and Frankie Law's got him going very nicely as well. And he's another all-weather specialist, is Imperial Concord. And here's his second gallop. And you can see he's even more hard-held on this one. He was let go a little bit in the one before. This one he's a little bit keener, if anything, but just run a slightly slower time. So just highlighting him as well.
He has got a wide gate, but in theory, it doesn't make too much difference because it'll drop in anyway and try and come with a late rattle, which we'll see here in the first race we have a look at. Spicy Kaka wins it. Imperial Concord, you can see him. He's got a few in front of him. I thought Best Effort, the grey. I thought he had a pretty torrid run and did well to stick on.
Yeah, I'm going to sneak him into the tips as well, Andrew, because he's come up with a low barrier. And look, I'm just not sure Imperial Concord will get the speed that he needs, but there's a lot of horses in this race you can make a little bit of a chance for. And Spicy Kaka has to be one of them. Yeah,
this is deja vu for me. I liked him earlier in the thing, but I'm going to go in that order, those 3 horses, because I think that's a good form race. The 3 have all improved, and I think Spicy Kaka, even with a little increase in weight, I still think he can beat them again.
All right, Imperial Concord's £3 better off, Grandmaster's £5 better off on that meeting. Next one we can have a look at, Smart Baby, long way back here. Smart Baby switching on to the all-weather.
Yep, I'm going to have a little crack at this, Andrew. I thought this was quite a good performance from Smart Baby. Made up a lot of lengths late. Look at him starting to build the revs. I get the feeling this could be another little mega heart from Casper's Yarn. Have a look at him charging through there. He's going to drop in grade. He's going to go onto the all-weather, of course, which he performed at quite well overseas. He raced on a sand track overseas before coming up to the longer distance, easier opposition. He's the one for me. He's
by Sha so he's got the pedigree.
Yep. All right, interesting run of Smart Baby dropping in class. Goal for Gold, an interesting contender. Made up a little bit of ground behind Strathclyde last time out, but this is we're looking at a run on the turf.
Yeah, he sort of gets you a few times, doesn't he? Goal for Gold. He's gradually trickled down to a rating now of 48. He often gets back and closes off well. He has run 1/4 over the 1650 on the dirt in the past. He's had a couple of other placings at 1200. But he's been costly overall.
Yeah, Class 5 for me. I'll wait till he gets down. He's at 48 now, is he? You're saying? Yeah, 48 rated now, so yeah, might be a few more runs for me. Yeah.
Have to wait a while, but he might get there eventually. That's Goal for Gold, but you've already played your hand here, Paul. You've given us 3 of them anyway.
Yeah, well, exactly. I've deja vu, as I said. I've got Spicy Kaka to beat Imperial Concord and Grandmaster, and Best Effort, who ran 5th in that race. I think he can go one better, run 4th. 5 Stars Agent, funny enough, was the one that did run 4th. I've just dropped them out a bit, but I can see all these horses running against each other last time. There's a few interesting ones, as Brett said, like Smart Baby that's come down, which it wasn't in that race. But of the ones that raced, I went 6, 12, 1 and 14, and I'll just box them up in exotics.
Fair enough, Paul. I'm going to just take a chance with the newer horse. As I said at the start of the show, I'm going to start looking at a few more of these rather than the old ones that are around we've seen for a while. I'm sort of with Paul in some respect. I think Spicy Kaka, Grandmaster, Best Effort, and I didn't put in Imperial Concord because I think the pace might go against him, but Smart Baby just maps really well. I think he'll settle 1 out, 1 back. I like the way he hit the line in that race we looked at before. Who else but you? It was a sit sprint led all the way. It's a lot better horses in that race than there are in this. So I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to make this the best on an each-way basis. You'll get 10, 12 to 1, so Smart Baby on top for me.
All right, yeah, and I'll be giving best efforts. Big each-way shout in there as well. $13. He'll be on top. For me, that was race number 5. We go upper class for race number 6, up to Class 3 company for that. That comes up next.